it looks like people are very worried about things in life and in general. Um, Day-to-day living, it's not like it used to be. Sometimes emotional support is needed for healing, because Reiki is not always about activating or helping in a way you might not understand. Reiki can also focus on what's troubling you. And a lot of things are going on. This time of the year, you might be by yourself. You might be lonely. You might not have anybody to share Christmas with, or your seasons greetings, or happiness. Sometimes you feel alone, and you feel you need someone to be there for you, to give you that encouragement and feel that goodness. But there are times you're not getting that. And we, grandmasters and masters, should accommodate that as well. We can reset your energy. We can make you feel a lot different. Help you with stress, anxiety, and fear and worry. Those are areas that we can tackle and help you feel a lot different. Take our time, help heal, help make you feel good, help you feel a little better and have hope in things. And sometimes I try to help everybody. I feel sorry for a lot of people. A lot of people go through a lot of grief when you lose a loved one, when you lose your job, and when things don't work the way they're supposed to work, or the holidays not working out. And we just lost our Christmas tree here, and some power too. I try to make these things not bother me, but they happen, and you don't want nothing to happen. But it happens. It's tough. Especially if you have no family. All your family members are gone. And it's just you. I know how that feels. I've been there, too. I would feel like I should express myself in the way I feel. Because you come for healing. You come for understanding. You come for peace. You come for quietness. That you come for help. Help to get some relief. But you all need that gentle relief. You need that someone that you can go to that's there and very supportive of you to help you in your day and day. You just have to understand you're not by yourself. You're not by yourself. We're here to help you cope in situations where you feel abandoned or no one's there for you. But I'm here as well. Sure, I might focus on certain aspects, but I always focus on the emotional side. I always focus on when you don't have anyone. and you're by yourself during the holidays. But here, you're not by yourself. These sessions help you regain your energy, restart, refresh, feel refreshed. And you want to feel not fatigued or sad. It's tough feeling those ways. It's tough trying to cope. Yeah. It's tough. I lost my sister. We were very close. When she passed away, the phone stopped ringing. Yeah. If you got a sister, you got a brother, you got someone, your parents are still alive, give them a hug and tell them that you appreciate them. Sometimes parents, they lose their way. You mean a lot to them. No matter how they treated you, you mean a lot to them. Sometimes they don't express it in the way you would want. And sometimes it's not their fault. They just maybe never had it and can't give it to you. Some people can't even love. They don't know how to love someone else. If you can't love yourself, you can't love no one. You can't show that expression. Saying back to you. That's not the same as saying, I love you. You gotta be there for someone. You got someone that's going through a tough time, you gotta be there for them. And you gotta listen to what they have to say. And be there for them in case of an emergency. They really need you. Your support. Be there for them. They call on the cell phone. The cell phone is the whole life, everybody's life now. But you don't get a call. No one calls you. You're by yourself. You keep the cell phone just for emergency purposes only. The phone never rings. And you say to yourself, why is that? Maybe your friends got old and they passed away, or your friends left, or you may be in a small town and you find you're isolated. It's just you and your grandma, or you and your step parents. It's tough. And you have no place for yourself. You always have to help others, help your parents, help your siblings. Maybe your mom's a single mom, and she has to work all day, and you're left taking care of all the kids. Your brothers and sisters. It's tough. I had a girl tell me one time when I was going to the gym. She was 18. They gave her the management role, but she said she got it because she took care of her siblings for her mom. She was very friendly. They shared the story with me, and I guess share it with others. I have people come up to me, helping them to find that love. I had a guy at a book full of pictures of women, but he didn't know who to choose to get married. I looked through there and I said, there she is. It just comes to me. That's the right person. And he married her. They wanted me to go to the wedding and all that. It was outside the United States at the time. I couldn't get away because I had too many commitments. But they sent me a lot of pictures. I'm glad. And he said that she wanted to talk to me, but she couldn't speak no English. So he would translate. I just worked with him on a project for a major company. They always come to me for advice. They weren't American, but they couldn't understand why would Americans treat them like they do. It happens. People don't understand. You gotta treat someone, but you have to understand what they're all about. Because if you don't understand what they're all about, how can you help them? You gotta listen. You gotta hear what they have to say. And then you have to give them that advice they need. Even a quiet advice is good enough. Now, the holidays are coming. Get yourself something. You work all year. Buy you something. What do you want? Doesn't matter what it is. If you have the money, go get it. Make sure you pay your bills first. So you don't have to think about stuff like that. That's the thing. The bills have to be paid. It's tough. It's tough. Yeah. Yeah. I worry a lot myself. I know. Do admit to it. You know. I take care in my pride of my channels and make sure everybody is okay and happy. You know. I know a lot of people can't be happy, and we as hosts to our channels have to show a side of caring. You know, doing the Reiki, you know, it helped a lot. There was a time where I was just trying to find myself. 2012 came, and you read a list of all those you hated. Yeah. And you just don't hate them no more. You have nothing to do with them. Never stay with anybody that doesn't have your back or watches where you're going, because they're not gonna change. It's just writing them off. They will never change because they don't want to, and there's nothing you can do about it, because that's the way it is. They made up their mind a long time ago that they weren't going to change. Here, you come for healing. Here, you come for advice. Here, you come for someone that will listen, or you want to listen to them, and you pick the topic you want to talk about. Well, I've done a lot of topics on other things, but I used to do the emotional a lot. I used to have emotional worry. The other one I used to work with was when you feel unwanted, emotional unwantedness. When you call them up and they always try to stall you or push you away. That hurts because you're counting on them to show up for dinner and they don't come. They have an excuse. Emotional unwillingness to be there for you, and you feel blocked. Now, what's going on now in the world is it's really sad, because a lot of people living in RVs on the road, they lost their homes. They lost everything. They can't afford to pay the bills anymore. They can't afford to have a house. They have to live out of their car. A lot of us took a lot of stuff for granted. Things are expensive in this store. Certain things might be coming down in price, but still there's a lot of stuff that's stuck at a high price. We here in the United States, we had it easy. But now it's not easy anymore. You gotta feed your family. You gotta have several jobs. Even if you can get those jobs, you're gonna be tired a lot. You're working hard. And you work so hard to help put that food on the table. My father, he used to work hard all the time. And so did my mom. She was in a sense, you can say she was a healer. That's where I get it from. It's not just studying and knowing the Reiki. It's understanding what the purpose behind it is. And I come from a family of, medical. Yeah. I didn't pursue a career in medicine, but my late mother and the two sisters and me, we had abilities. I didn't get to learn about those abilities until the time I had to take care of. I was a caregiver. I took care of my late mother. I chose. You give up your life to do that. I had no help. Nobody helped. I had to do it all, but it's good because I learned about that and how to take care. You give up your life to help another person. You when they're in pain and they can't walk no more. She walked all the way up to 97. Wow. They were surprised. Then she couldn't walk no more. I had to carry her. I had to do a lot of stuff. It gets sad. I will talk about stuff like that so others can understand who I am. I stay happy because it's better that way. But there's times you want to cry and tears come out. I get very attached to things, but that's me, I hope every one of you watching this could understand. You're not alone. I'm here. I dedicate this whole channel to all of you who need help. You need someone to listen to. And this is the only one I have that I can say now. I put a lot of effort and work into here to help everybody. It's tough because we're taught one way and we can do what we believe we can do. I have abilities to do a lot more. When they told me it wasn't my time yet, and they sent me back to my body, and I don't forget that. I remember when I was born. I remember everything in my life. Well, you're not supposed to know anything, but I know. So when they said it wasn't my time yet, I didn't fulfill my life to help others. And I do. I help them. I volunteer for Special Olympics. I did a lot of volunteering, a lot of helping. It was good to see those kids enjoy the Olympics, Special Olympics. And, I've done a lot. I try to make people happy and they feel sad. I talk to people. I go down to the store and talk. You get to know, hey, how you doing? How are things going with you? And they'll tell me, hey, one guy, he was a manager of Walmart. And he helped me getting something down, and he helped me. He said he had some problems. He hurt himself. He told me something. I didn't understand what he was talking about. But I saw him again. As I said, hey, how you doing? And he remembered me. Hey, he said I see you, team lead. You're going to be your manager again. Yeah. He was happy because that's what he loved to do. He didn't want to sit home and not work. He wanted to get out there and do something. Listen, I'm here for you. But thanks for listening. I do appreciate it. I hope this has helped you too. The holiday season can really be a good thing, and sometimes it can be a sad thing because you get the emotional blues, and you just feel like you need someone to listen to your, remember I'm here, okay? You take care, all right? We'll talk again. All right, bye-bye.